Our Realta ó Thuaidh or Northern Star concert comes to you tonight from the beautiful Highlanes Gallery in Drogheda, where we join harper Eilish Lavelle, fiddle player Zoe Conway and John McIntyre on guitar with a cameo appearance by Owen McIntyre. We hope you enjoy the concert. Bonige Tanavos.
with a slow tune there called Sunday Morning, and this was collected by Edward Bunting, and it is published in his third publication in 1840. And then I followed that with two tunes with the same name, a march and a jig version of Welcome Home Grania. I'm going to follow now with another piece collected by Edward Bunting, and this is in his first publication in 1796, and it's probably one of my favourite pieces in the entire collection. It's called Molly St. George. was another piece collected by Bunting. It's called Carrick MacCrosshair, and he collected that tune in 1794 from an old woman in Dundalk. And I'm going to finish up now with a set of jigs, and they were collected by a scribe who was employed by Edward Bunting called James Cody, and he was a piper. And two of these tunes are well known within the tradition today. And the first one, I actually originally learnt it from Brian Rooney, a fiddle player, and he recorded it and called it Paddy from London. And in James Cody's version, he calls it Bear Ligon Dive. And I'm going to follow that with another tune collected by James Cody he calls it Dirty James, but is also known as the March from Oscar and Lavina. So we give these a go. And I just want to say a big thank you to Aileen and everybody at Curtrachta for the invite to play. It's fabulous being here today.
Díomh agus bhar géad míle fáilte. We're absolutely delighted to be here in the beautiful Highlands Gallery. We always love playing in this space. It's just so gorgeous for music and such a lovely sound and lovely feeling to be here. It's also the first time that we've played at all anywhere for ages, so that's a real treat for us. We're so delighted to be part of this wonderful festival, the Harp Festival, which we try and support every year. It's just amazing. Even to be in the audience at any of these concerts is a real treat for us. We also have a daughter learning the harp at the minute, so I'm sure we'll be heading over to Termonfeckin every year now, coming up for all the workshops and everything else. So lovely to be here. Thanks for having us. We're going to start off with a piece that we composed together. This is one called Eilech na Muck. And this was inspired by trips around the west coast of Ireland, where we actually got to see dolphins in real life, up close and personal with the children at the beach. And it happened, we got to see them over a couple of weeks, almost every day. And it was just incredible to be that close to nature. So we wanted to name this piece after the dolphins. And we were in Glencolmkill at the time, in northwest Donegal. And John's dad is a fisherman up there. And I asked him if he knew of any rocks or stones or inlets or anything that had the name of dolphin in them. And he said the little island Rathlin O'Byrne, that's off Mallinbeg. There's a wee slit in the island where the sea comes through, and it's called Eilech na Muck, which means the pass of the dolphin, or Muckmara, the sea pig, I suppose, the name for dolphin. So that's where the name comes from. A nice lively piece to start us off today. Bhailing trí port tradiisiúnta agus bríomhar a dhéanú inis, seo Tom Billy's The Jig of Slurs agus The Blarney Pilgrim.
Sénne mu is port a chum an bhirt agin ghyfne fille mór éireannach Séamus Heaney a fuair bás couple of bliana hain agus chum muid an port seo do íhente a bhí a cheallarú sihir agus seal Hamish agus churmuid almost Hamish and Tanya Matire. So this is a piece that we wrote especially for the memory of Séamus Heaney that died a couple of years ago, and we played this at many occasions that celebrated the life of Séamus, and we had some great, very fond memories of playing with him as well. We were asked actually to sing. We were talking about the National Concert Hall there. We played with them. We actually didn't play at all. We sang with Lisa Hannigan, and we sang a piece that she had written for 3 voices. So that was lovely. And it was funny because Paul Simon was also there, and Martin Hayes. And Paul Simon knocked on our dressing room door and he says, "I hear you're singing a song. Will you sing it for me?" It was the most surreal experience of my life. So, and then Martin Hayes decided to get his fiddle as well, which made it even more surreal.
And the song that we were singing was a beautiful setting of a Séamus Heaney poem called Anna Hurish, that Séamus Heaney had written. So it was for 3 voices, so we got to do that, but we had to sing it in front of the orchestra who were all on stage at the time. Do you remember that? We were absolutely dying. But it was worth singing it for Paul Simon in the dressing room. So anyway, we'll try this for you. This is called Omos Hamish, or In Honour of Séamus. So we're going to continue with something a little bit unusual. We always like to try and throw something unusual into our concerts if we can, and this is one that we got to play recently on the TV series for Enda, you know, Iron Road Enda, and we thought it might be nice because it has a story of a train journey in there, so we kind of practiced it up for that, so we thought it might be nice to include it today. It's called the Orange Blossom Special, and it's a great bluegrass American piece.
So hart daim léana hin bhí mu géirí comisiún a dhéanana comisiún a hort do Commodore éirithe le album omlan a dhéanú agus an taine a bhí an album seo na gomar a bhd a rinmuid an chéad album a rinmuid le chéile agus seo ceann na písaí a chumúd an album sin seo písa a chum Steve Cooney an Astral ó Guchas agus tacóní inis in éireann na fada agus inis tacóní in Tillan Gaeltacht Iardeisce tí chunal hínta gar an áit tógu máthir agus leach thógu me héin is leach conlach me héin. We're going to do a piece now. This is one a number of years ago we made an album composed of commissions that were made and Steve Cooney wrote this particular one, and Steve is from Australia originally and is living in Ireland now for a long time. He lives actually in Teelan in southwest Donegal, and we were very good friends of Steve's. So this piece he wrote, it was called Cabalín Dú in a High-Riff. So I had to look up what that meant because it's a little bit people from Munster would know what a Tyrif is, but I didn't. So it's a dream. So that's So Caplan Hindu in a high so little black horse or little pony in a dream. So a very dreamy piece indeed.
It is, it's lovely. So I don't know if some of you will know, because I know the music community is so small, and especially the traditional music community, but I lost my brother a few weeks ago, Sean Conway, and we would like to play some of his music for you today in his memory. He was a brilliant guitar player, brilliant musician, really talented composer, and these are two of his tunes, and I'm really delighted that we have so much music of Sean's to keep as memories. It's just so special for us as a family. The first piece is one called Elskede, which is inspired by Norwegian music, and the second one is written in memory of our grandfather, and it's called Tom Conway's. Well, we're going to continue with a piece that we composed as part of a project we were working on with the great Julie Fowlis, a beautiful Scots Gaelic singer, and her husband Eamon Durley, who is Irish but living in Inverness with Julie, where we took Irish language poetry and Scots Gaelic poetry and we set them to music and kind of tried to create songs out of them. So this is one of the ones that we worked on, which was a beautiful poem by Marcin O'Diron called Thuaidh Iodsa, which means I will find solace. And it's a gorgeous poem. He talks about being in the West with his own people, walking along the beach morning and evening, and that's where he'll find his peace. So I just loved it, and I loved setting it to music and making it into a song. So we'll try it for you now. Thuaidh Iodsa.
Thuaidh Iodsa shall bagerej amask marini eril mara ek shukash kladi magin estranona Thuaidh Iodsa shall bagerej amask marini okra-okri o archaknya o ignestuark och einskantach irek balle. Thuaidh Iodsa shall bagerej amask marini eril mara ek shukash kladi magin estranona oluin kasaren irek balle. Irek balle. Irek balle.
Well, we've come to the very last set, and we'd like to say thank you very much to Carja na Critche and to the Harp Festival for the wonderful work that they do and for inviting us to have a concert here for you guys today. I hope that you've enjoyed it. We're going to finish up with two pieces. The first one is a brilliant Scottish piece written by Robert Matheson, a great Scottish bagpiper, and the last one is one I composed, which is called Rounding Malin Head. And we have a very special guest for the last piece to finish off the show today. This is Owen McIntyre, our son, and he's a great whistle player, and he decided to join in for this last set. He's heard us playing it enough times, I'd say. Isn't that right, Owen? So gur míle maigah go léir, and we hope that we'll get to see you in real life on the road at some stage again. Slán go fóill.